Warning: BITAG Live Morning caters to mature audiences. Topics discussed are particularly on hot, timely, current issues purposely intended for Filipino viewers and listeners worldwide. Discussions may contain language that may not be appropriate for some sensitive audiences. If you do not approve of the content listed above, please do not watch our videos. If you wish to continue, we strongly advise that you proceed with caution. Viewer maturity is advised.
Let me talk about Trillanes. Let me analyze Trillanes. Senator Trillanes. Who is Senator Trillanes and why is he doing this? Why is he so different from other senators? And let me tell you exactly. Trillanes, in an analyzing Trillanes, evaluating Trillanes, and you can validate what I'm saying dito sa programang BITAG Live is, if you look at Trillanes, it's the guy who uses, Trillanes kasi uses perception based on suspicion and doubts. Yung perception niya, base yun na sa mga suspecha at yung pagdududa doon sa sinasabing mga issue, pag hindi man issue sa mga individual o kasama niya o sa gobyerno o sa mga kaganapan, ganun ho mag-isip si Trillanes. That's why, who is Senator Trillanes? And analyzing Trillanes from the standpoint ho ng BITAG Live, don't be mad at me, Senator Trillanes. The freedom of information, the freedom of expression. And so, I kind of like analyze Senator Trillanes, and I love analyzing him because, you know, based on analysis, if he's analyzing issues and people and events and situations, whether sa Senado man yan or sa mga kung sino yung kanyang mga pinag-uusapan, it's always may laman ho si Trillanes eh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm only saying, and then don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm only saying this because, you know, Trillanes always has this faulty ways of analyzing. Why did I say that? That's because it's always ending up into trouble. If not, he becomes the issue. Instead of discussing the issue, he becomes the issue. Instead of talking about a news, he becomes the news. Instead of thinking, so nakikita niyo ito rito eh. And always because of that situation, analyzing Trillanes the BITAG way, he ends up into, you know, sometimes trouble because he has this, you know, this is always based on, and his ways of doing things is more of, you know, it's like inciting. Pag sinabing inciting, inuudyok. Tulad ho si Dilima, inuudyok niya. Magalit, inuudyok niya ibang mga kapartido niyang liberal. Inuudyok niya sa Senado kung sino yung mga dilaw. Wala namang humasama kung talagang ganun ang papel niya sa Senado. We're not faulting him for that. Just understand what I'm saying. Kaya ho sinasabi ho natin dito, Trillanes, Senator Trillanes, I love this guy, okay? And still have the, you know, ang tingin ko ho dito kay Trillanes kasi parang may puso pa rin siya ng sinasabi ho natin, the mutiner, the heart of the mutiner, quote unquote. That depends on how you look at it. And it's always that nonconformist to an establishment like the Senate and his colleagues there. And the way he looks at the issue, always the other way around. And he looks at analyzing things, and if he accuses someone, etc., blah blah blah, and the way he presents, you know, nandoon niya sinasabing may pagka quote unquote rebellious. And there's always that because of that he has a tendency to be belligerent, confrontational, and adversarial. And that's always is. And that shows, you know, and you know exactly what it is kasi kaya nga siya nag-mutiny noon sa Oakwood, Magdalo. The problem with him is that a lot of his colleagues doon ho na kasama mag-mutiny sa Oakwood noon, they became, kumbaga, natuto na rehabilitate ho, nagising ho sa katotohanan na, you know, there are many ways to do it without having to be nonconformist, belligerent, adversarial, confrontational. and not being rebellious. But anyway, why are we're analyzing this? Because we need to understand. Anyone, when I'm analyzing this, it's not on this person, but it's in the way he present things, the way he does things. Not on a personal way. It's the deed, not the breed. Hindi yung kanyang pagkatao, kundi yung kanyang mga ginagawa. Let's clearly define this.